What do King Louis XIV, Alexander Graham Bell, and Harriet Tubman have in common? My birthday. And while some birthdays come with cake and ice cream, mine comes with the perfect recipe of kings, innovation, and civil disobedience. Today, we will explore these three historical events and the legacies they leave behind. As a social studies teacher and a lover of all things history, I'm delighted to take you on this journey as we examine March 10th through the ages. From the absolute monarchy of King Louis XIV to the revolutionary first phone call of Alexander Graham Bell and the life and death of abolitionist Harriet Tubman, March 10th connects all of these pivotal moments in history. First, let me transport you back in time to March 10th, 1661. We are in Paris, France. King Louis XIV just made history by announcing himself sovereign ruler over France. You see, Louis has actually been king since he was 4 years old, but his father, like French kings before him, relied on councils and chief ministers to enact policy. In fact, as described by the University of Kentucky Department of History, Chief Minister Cardinal Mazarin has been governing the country for years. But yesterday, Mazarin died, and King Louis surprised everyone, declaring that he will now govern France himself. With this declaration, King Louis centralized the French government, claimed divine authority, and set the stage for the golden age of France. Next, we travel forward to March 10, 1876, this time in Boston, Massachusetts. Alexander Graham Bell, a young inventor, is leaning over a contraption of wires and tubes. For years, he has been obsessed with the idea of transmitting sound from one device to another. Today's iteration sits on a pile on his desk, while his assistant Thomas Watson readies his own device several feet away. As described by Columbia University, what happens next? Bell lifts the receiver to speak, and to his astonishment, a crackling voice comes through the other end. "Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you." For the first time, human voice has traveled across telephone wires. Where conversations once were limited to the same room, today, phone calls, text messages, and images can be received around the globe, changing the way we communicate forever. Lastly, join me as we find ourselves in a quiet home in Auburn, New York, March 10, 1913. Harriet Tubman lays in bed surrounded by friends and family. She utters, "I go away to prepare a place for you." The National Women's History Museum notes how these final words reflect the deeply religious work of a woman who dedicated her life to guiding others to freedom. The National Park Service estimates that Tubman led 300 enslaved people to freedom as a conductor on what was known as the Underground Railroad. Her lifelong dedication to equality led her to become one of the most famous abolitionists in United States history, shaping our nation forever. From France to Boston and New York, these pivotal March 10th moments have shaped our lives today. Thank you for joining me as we traveled across the centuries and through time zones, exploring these unique historical events. In the words of Harriet Tubman, every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength to change the world. Thank you.
Awesome.